Alright people, let's do another run. So we have been at 9100. We did a one milestone run, so two chests, and we dropped 500 ranks. So it appears to be that it's not enough to have just one milestone if you play. If you want to climb rank, we need to do better runs than this. And let's try to do that. So, what do we need here? It's good aquatic start. Should we try to do this? Not sure. Yeah, so that's a start that is unusual. So this fish here needs a lot of hasting to be viable. Also the 7-second cast time is not the best. Usually I find it easier to scale fire or something. But still, this is a one-shot build, and there are opponents out there that can only be beaten with one-shots because they have so much health. So let's see. But giving the lighter a little bit of this is fine. Boosting this is fine. And this event right here is usually the one that is. So when you crit with an item to the right, haste and slow. And here you have a deadly Zorset. That's pretty good. Because if we put it here, it is hasting. Yes, yes. So now we go for skills. And let's get ourselves a critical skill here. I think that's okay. So this guy is a critical. So I'm not even sure if we are good or not for day one. Not sure, because we are not burning a whole lot. The opponent though is burning a whole lot. And we don't have enough haste to do the one-shot shark build. So as a result of that, I don't expect us to survive this. I mean, we need another shark hit. Oh, and we barely got it because of this guy hasting. Okay, this was close. It is so important to get these early wins because in the late game I don't expect to win a whole lot with these crazy legendary opponents. Yeah, that's nice. That's, I think, not even a big factor, but we keep it for now. What else? Let's get a little money here. Like this, like this, like this. And let's fight this guy. From this guy we can get a ticket and boosting of our weapons. Alright, so our Zorset is unfortunately okay. I wanted to say it's too slow, but thanks to the lighter, it is faster than the shark. That's good. Okay, that we don't need. That we just take. And here, yeah, let's get something like this. Okay, we don't go for poison, it's just too slow. Yeah, we don't go for poison. Yes. Alright, the first shark hit is here. Our Zorset is doing its job. I don't think it can overtake on the second hit here. But the opponent doesn't look like he's doing much. So yeah, we are scaling, that's the most important aspect. And this is just a bronze shark, so if we can upgrade it, it will, I think, scale twice as fast. And we are lacking a little bit more burn. I think if we burn more we can haste more, and this will be in general just better. So we put this on that item here. This is just an item here that gives you a little bit of speed. That's really nice because now this guy is hasting for 2 seconds, which is a lot. And I like this item too. It's greedy, it's nice. Okay. Yes, let's do even more burning. The lighter might be a key item here. And let's do the burning guy. That's a no-brainer at this point. So yes. Now our Zorset will haste everything for 2 seconds, which leads to our lighter to be quicker, but I feel like in general this guy's too slow with one fire source. So it needs 2 fire sources. Do we need a weapon? Maybe another shark. Maybe... Huh. This guy here. Oh. Let's upgrade this guy. Because 3 seconds of haste, that's just turning everything into a quick casting nightmare for our opponent. You know, not even sure what to do about that, but I think this life preserver is sometimes a winning build. So we have heavy burning on the other side. And we barely lost it, so it was a tight fight. For sure. So let's see what we can find here. Fire, no, not really. Can we find something here? I wonder if is this a vehicle? No. Yeah, but then we don't need it. We don't need any of that, so we need hasting items. Let's try the Hellbilly. I think we can take on the Hellbilly here. Let me see if the poison plays any role in this build. It doesn't. So the poison doesn't do anything here. So let's get rid of this fish. Adjacent weapons gain damage. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's see what other weapons we can use instead. Yeah, this is not really something. What can we find here? If you have at least 7 items, you do damage. Yes, when you haste, so this guy is hasting. And then not this guy might change the outcome. And oh, okay. Let's fight with this weapon. It looks like a nice one. So when you slow, when you haste. I think we are hasting more often than we are slowing, so this should be fine. So let's see, this fire sword is nice. Especially in combination with the Zorset. How fast does it cast? I think it's quicker than our shark here. 5 seconds, yeah. That's pretty good. Oh, so this guy got... Okay, we haste another time. And now we just need to haste one more time, I think. Okay, is that enough? Oh, 6. Okay, we need to haste 10 times. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what we have here. Nothing. Okay, let's see what we can get here. That's okay. That's not a good item, but... And now we don't need ammo. We don't... I think it's this guy. He has a good skill. And he has some insect wings too. But this skill here, charge all items when the enemy uses a weapon. That's good. Yeah, and I'm noticing just now that the sword that we have is another fire source, and our Zorset now is nicely ahead of the shark. This needs always to be ahead of the shark to get good damage output. Okay, the bee doesn't give us anything. We don't have these items to make a bee build viable. Oh, here, when you haste, this gains 2 damage and 2 burn for the fight. So I think now we are here. Because this is scaling faster than the shark now. So the shark has become irrelevant now, I believe. Because the sword does everything what the shark does, but better. But let's see. So now we can haste, yes, and nice. Oh, is it a almost a perma haste, yeah. Wow. And the shark does also some hitting, but it's our fire sword that did the job here. 2 burn, it's like a mantis, but the quicker one. Okay, so we didn't get the nice item there, but when you sell a small item, this gains 50 shield. Yeah, I don't think we can sell enough small items to turn this into something useful, but okay. Get a silver tier ammo, so we are not really an ammo build here. This here, yeah, why not? Let's get some... You know what, let's try for this. Charge adjacent items 1 second. And burning 2. Let's get this. I like it, because this is irrelevant, I think, but here, chasing this guy 1 second, that's what you want. And a little bit of burn as well, so all we do is just provide our weapons with the necessary support that they need to be effective. Oh, whatever that is on the other side, the pizza cutter or whatever that is, it looks scary. Yes, yes, yes. There's nothing we can do about that, it looks like. Wow, life preserver just saved us. Because this pizza cutter here, grinding drone, shiny in combination with shadow cloak, that's the stuff that wins games. Yeah, but we still... It just shows how good this life preserver is. Another burn item, yes. Okay, so that's a good thing. Yeah, we gotta go for this. We gotta go for this. We have so many skills here. When you burn, your weapons gain 10 damage. That's so insane if we can get it. Okay, this might be even a build where we can use this epic greatsword. I'm not sure if we can win this. Really not sure if we can win this. Even with the life preserver, it looks like a tight fight. Yeah, but we had to try. It was tight. to try this. Now, 10 damage if you haste, so this guy is being hasted even more. Another burner, so let's get rid of this. Let's put another burner in here. Oh, very good. And this is now hasting for 3 seconds. Even better. What else do we need? I think just a fish, not this one. Okay, let's move on. So we achieved one milestone again. It's getting really tough beating these crazy opponents, because most of them are legendary, so and I think we need 2 milestones to just keep our rank. That's what I would assume. Alright, so we have these hits here. Oh, there's a life preserver too, I just noticed. And the better one than on our side. Oh my god, come on. Ha, that was close. 5 health, that was really close. So yeah, the Mantis beats us. But we didn't have the opportunity this time to go for the Mantis. We will have enough opportunity in the future. You cannot escape the Mantis in this meta as it looks like, but let's try this. This might be something crazy. It is. It is crazy. Well, let's see if it's crazy enough. Again, this guy. What else can we find? Oh, this one's slow. When you slow, haste an item for 1 second. Slow 2 items for 1 second. Ah, that's interesting. If we go for a slow build, when you slow, haste an item for 1 second. And we have this hasting stuff here. So yeah, we have to go for it. And we have to... This is a non-factor. Something like this. This is a non-factor too. And we need the fire opponent. Yeah, so it slows, and when it slows it hastes. And when it hastes, it boosts our weapons. So it should be pretty okay. And it looks like we can win this even without a life preserver. Yeah, so this item was pretty good. The next we replace is the shark. It doesn't do much. That was good, yeah. We need fire builds. When you crit, do we even... Oh, we do. We do crit because of this guy, so we need to pick up this. And now we have this guy who is really what you want. Slow 2 items for 1 second. This we need to pick. This we need to pick. This we need to pick for sure. And this. Alright, so the fire we give, I think to... yeah, let's give it to this guy. Because it's our quickest item. Then damage, this, and slowing a lot. 5 seconds, 5.9 seconds. Yeah, that's enough, I think. Oh, this is good too. Now we need to think. This is our win condition pretty much. But this, yeah, this is our win condition. This guy needs to be hasted. 20 and 4. This is like a Mantis here, pretty much. But it doesn't work with slow, it works with haste. It can also work with slow. What is even the name of that? Fiery blade or what? Cauterizing blade. It's tech item, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. So somehow we hasted. We got slowed, okay. And we are losing as it looks like. No, wow. Yeah, so these fights are just, you know, barely winning or barely losing. But it's not anymore that I can tell it's a great build we're having going on here. The others having great builds too. Purchase from this hero. Here's some stuff. Oh my god. Sky Terror. When this starts flying, burn 15 and this gains 175 damage. When this stops flying, deal. This starts or stops flying. Okay, so that thing is crazy. We gotta use that. We remove this, this and this, and we put the Sky Terror in there. Like this. This is a crazy item. Okay, now we don't have any space anymore, but this guy is just insane, yes. Should we haste this guy maybe? Should we put it like this? For a second. I think we should. I think we should. And we have even something like this here. Now we need this guy because he's charging. When you fire, yes, slow we have. Freeze we have. No, we don't. No, but and haste we have too. Okay, so you don't think the dragon did a whole lot, right? Yeah, it didn't. Oh, it doesn't deal all the time the damage. It's either burning or dealing damage. So I think the Sky Terror here is complete garbage. I think we need. This is much better. Yes, this is much better. So let's change it like this, and we put this back here. And I feel like the dragon is not. The starts or stops flying. I think it's only good if you have these items that help you to start or stop flying adjacent items. I feel like this is the only thing that. No, I pressed on the wrong button here, I think. I wanted the loot item. But okay, so what is this? The first 4 times use a friend. Burn 5. That's what we need. That's a friend. And when we burn, he hastes himself. Upgrading something. Yes, please. We want 3 items. And it says when you slow haste an item, and this guy is slowing everything. So we are hasting everything. Wait a moment. And when you haste, oh, I think we got ourselves a good machine going on here. Yeah, let's see what it does. So let's pay attention to our sword. How the damage goes up now. Yep, the damage is just constantly rising without stopping. Yes, 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 this is it. But I don't know if we can win because our opponent has some crazy damage, but yeah. This sword here is now an absolute killer. Absolutely killing it. What it needs is an obsidian enchantment. Or no, not obsidian, radiant, so it cannot be slowed, because this thing slows all items. Also our own items. But together with the Pylon, the weather machine is really good. Get a small weapon, this could be this guy. Okay. And next, I think we try to beat this dude here. Typically very challenging, but with this build, we slow everything. I think with this build we have all the chances that we need. I might be wrong. Wow. Yeah, that guy is tough, but the reason why we are so weak here is because very simply we don't regen, we don't have defensive capabilities. And here, when you use an adjacent item, charge this 3 seconds. This yo-yo is so strong if you can give it a little bit of damage. So here, haste an item or slow. Now we need to see. So this guy slows everything for 2 seconds. This guy slows a lot. And I think we need this guy enchanted with haste, because then everything here is faster. Yes, I think so. This is now 1 second, it should be 2 seconds now. So this hastes twice as long, yes. So now, since we don't have defensive capabilities, we need to go for this. And we have the money, so I think 2 burn is what we need. Or is it really the damage? Not sure. I think the burning is what wins us the games. And let's pay attention to the haste now again. Maybe I should have put haste on this guy. If it says haste all items. Yeah, this might have been a mistake putting the haste on the pylon, but let's see. Wow, so we lost this. We lost this quickly. Okay. But we are not on lethal yet. So let's see. We need 1 more win. Let's start with 1,000. And let's try to get the sword now. We don't, but we get this guy. This guy right here. When you haste, when you slow, haste. Wow. I think these 2 are obsolete now. As stupid as it sounds. Yes, I think they are obsolete. We need this now. And now we fight against gibbous. We need to go for the difficult opponents. Yes, but I think our sword now is really just exactly what it's hasted. Yes, it's hasted, even though that's okay. So we indeed no longer need yes, it was the correct decision to replace it, because this guy here is a good countermeasure against builds that want to shut you down. Because you can't shut down the tripwire whenever you do something. And since we do so much slowing, when you slow, your weapon gains damage. Yes, we slow all the time. Let's get some defenses going up here. And we need this now. Oh no, wait, I did something wrong. If I transform this by accident, this won't be any good. Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. I thought this was the other event. But okay, that's fine. Let's see, we need 1 more win, and this would be pretty nice. Oh, he managed to play with the infernal greatsword. Let's see what it does. Okay, there's a freeze. I think we are freezing ourselves, and I don't see the greatsword popping off, but it might happen at any moment. Okay, so I don't quite understand what happened, but I think our slow shut his build down. I think he needs some rotations to make the greatsword good, and our slow shut it down. Yeah, so, but nevertheless, we are having a good build here. Diamond tier items? I don't think so. We need to go here for the money, and I think again for the burn, or for the damage. No, the burn. And then we need here again a little Boost. Loot item for critical damage. Yes, please. And then this guy. Because this guy here has this skill. When you burn, haste an item. But now that I think about it, we don't burn that much. But that's still okay. So we are going to slow everything down. I hope he doesn't destroy our sword. This would be... It is destroyed. Yes, yes, yes. So now we just need to hope that our burning gets through somehow. And it might. Yeah, so since we slowed everything down, it might... Yes, we actually won. Unbelievable. That just shows how strong our build is. One hit with the blade, and we had enough. When an enemy uses an item, burn one. Okay. Not really needed. Let's get these things here. Let's get these things so we don't really have... we don't really have armor yet, but that's okay. And then here we need just a little bit more health. So we are not on lethal, and we reached our goal. So whatever happens here, it doesn't really matter. This is a bursting build and we don't have any defenses, but we are slowing. So burst builds, they don't like being slowed down, that's for sure. They don't like the slow. And if we manage to hit one more time, it's over. Yes, so this was the key here, to shut them down. Alright. We pick another 1,000. So we just go for, and then upgrade an item. And now we need to think. It's this one. It's this one. This one just needs to hit as hard as possible. Okay, let's... Oh, that's so bad. I sell them. I think they are attracting more of those. It should be completely random. It appears to be. But this guy is destroying items. This guy is a critical dude. He has some critical aspects. Okay. Yeah, so we need the weather machine to cast once after 5 seconds, and this is where the endless boosting of this weapon starts. What do we get? 20 damage, this is just good. What do we get here? More crit. Oh, this one. We need this one. When you haste, get even more damage. Okay, now we need even more health. And yeah, let's go. The tripwire saved us, for sure. So without the tripwire, this would have been already over. Okay, here we have... I don't understand what's going on the other side. It's just poison, we don't heal. Again, the hope is that we can slow down as much as possible and hit hard. That's our game plan. Okay, the first hit was really underwhelming. The second hit was better. Can we do a third hit? We don't need to. Okay, the first hit was really weak. It didn't do a dent at all. But I feel like we have a good build now. Nevertheless, we got lucky with our last two opponents. Sells slow items. We don't have really the money for that, but here. This is good again. Freeze would have been an option too. When you slow, your items gain crit. Yes, yes please. So this guy will be at 100% in no time. And now we need here again 700 health. That's necessary. This doesn't give us much. Let's try this guy, because the other one is... When you use a friend, we don't have it. When you haste, your items gain crit chance. Yes. Oh, let's look at this weapon. Yes, 52, 54, 60, 60, 70. So yes, this was a nice skill. So by the end of this match it has roughly 100%. And if we get this skill now, we won't, but if we can get it, it would be such a critical booster. Rex specs. Yeah, this is not really... These destroying item builds, I don't know. Let's do the gumballs, because the big merchant vendor isn't gonna give us anything as usual. But the gumballs, they give us at least a little bit. Like here, a little bit of damage, a little bit of crit. That's all we need. And that's again, not surprising, a legendary opponent. A legendary item, or this, not legendary, but diamond item. He's freezing a lot. We are not capable to deal with a lot of freezing here. Not really. So he could be shutting us down now. Yes, it's starting. The shutdown begins. You see that there's just freezing, a hell lot of freezing. And our build appears to be not keeping up with this. I mean, the next hit will be heavy. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, the crit was good. Okay, okay, so let's remember this sword here. Awesome. We got ourselves a diamond victory, 3 milestones. And I would have not expected that, because the run started extremely weak. Here it says Prestige 2. I don't know what that Prestige 2 means, but obviously we are going to rise rank now. So in the next video I will tell you how much difference that made. Okay, that was a really fun one. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.